This is not just any ordinary house, but the home to a special family, a family with the willingness to give back to the community hospital that once supported them 10 years ago. Awaiting for his 10th birthday in April, Sean is one of the many children with disabilities living in the community.
When he was about 2.5, two things happened quite similarly. We found he has a chromosomal duplication, but also, as we suspected from his low muscle tone and low energy, that he has a mitochondrial dysfunction. So we don't officially have a name for what he has. We don't officially know for sure, but we think that those two things in compilation with each other cause the significant delays that we see.
Having stayed in McMaster Children's Hospital for over 2 months after Sean's birth, now that it had been almost 10 years since then, Melissa and her husband would like to give back to the hospital in their very own way.
We felt like we were in a place to give back to the hospital that did so much for us right at the beginning. So it started as a small idea of hosting family and friends, and we've sort of extended that a little bit to, extended family, extended friends, and anybody that had something to do with the hospital and is sort of in a similar situation. We'd like them to know how much we appreciate all they did for him 10 years ago.
The event's name, 10 Years in Holland, originated from the famous poem, Welcome to Holland.
Welcome to Holland is a poem that almost all special needs parents are familiar with, and it tells a story of how when you're going to have a baby, you make this great plan to go on a trip to Italy, and when at birth you're told that your child is in fact going to have special needs or there's something wrong. It's very much like a detour to Holland. First you think Holland is this horrible, terrible place, and that everyone you know is going and coming from Italy, and you're sad. And then when you stop and finally catch your breath, you realize that Holland has these amazing, beautiful things, just in a different way. The poem really spoke to us 10 years ago, but I think even more so today, in that we are at the end of that poem, and we are sort of the living proof that once you catch your breath, you realize that it's different, but just as beautiful.
For Melissa, 10 Years in Holland is not only a celebration of the past 10 years with Sean, but also a way of communicating to the other parents who might be going through the same detour to Holland.
I would say to those parents, it's okay to be afraid and it's okay to be sad, but don't let yourself be upset for too long. These are the cards that you were dealt, and it's really a beautiful type of life. You get to meet quite a few people that you wouldn't normally have met. It's a beautiful thing when you accept that this is the life that you're going to lead.
You can show your support for Sean and his family by following up with 10 Years in Holland and attending Sean's 10th birthday as well.
You can donate directly to McMaster Children's Hospital. There's a donate button. All donations over $25 will receive a tax receipt from the hospital. But there's also a place to buy tickets and attend our event. Our event is April 22nd, Friday, April 22nd, at the Dome Banquet Hall in Oakville. Tickets are $85 per person, and that includes dinner, that includes non-alcoholic drinks, that includes dessert, that includes a DJ, that includes a really fun night of dinner and dancing, and hopefully a really good night.
For Halton Insider, I'm Monica Meng.